Hey everybody, it's been a while since I've made a video, and it's really hard for me to make a video unless I have my son with me, because whenever he's napping, I'm taking advantage of that time to try to take a nap myself or to clean the house or whatever. So I've been wanting to make this video for a while now, which is my part 2 of my YouTube story, which I started last year in response to another YouTuber, Lambdog76, who made a series of videos called My YouTube Story. They're pretty cool. You should go check them out. I'll put a link below, and I'll put a link below to my video last year. I left off with a cliffhanger that I apologize, I'm not gonna really get into because I've changed a lot since then. My approach to being online has changed a lot since then. But just to kind of finish off what I was talking about with where I left off with the last video, I met somebody online, and it turned out to be an absolute disaster. It ruined my year, a little bit over a year almost, actually, of harassment and other issues that I won't get into. But it was very, very scary, actually. Very, very bad. And I have learned now to not be an idiot, moron, and meet people online, or at least vet people better. I know nowadays it's pretty common to meet people online, and actually I think some of that can be really good. But yeah, just be careful is the lesson that I learned. And also to be more discerning as to what I post online. I guess that was kind of the transitional point for me as far as my internet use. I used to be a lot more open and a lot more transparent about, sorry, I have allergies, about my life. And so my approach to being online has changed quite a bit, as I'm sure it has for most of you out there as well, because, you know, after a period of time, you change. For my first YouTube channel, I did kind of low-grade performance art type videos, and this was, gosh, years ago, 10, 12 years ago. Kind of coming from my art school background, I don't think I was thinking super clearly. I thought it would be kind of funny to post things that could be taken seriously, or, you know, is this lady crazy or what? Now I think I try to have a more straightforward approach, and I don't have the energy to continue the facade of am I a crazy person or not, and have that be online. I'm going to get deeper into the woods. The lighting is turning out to be behind me, so just a sec. Okay, so now when I talk about my YouTube story, it's going to be including pretty much my whole internet story, I guess, because all of that has changed. I used to have a Facebook account, I used to have an Instagram account, and I will have an Instagram account again soon, but it's going to be very different. And I have not decided upon whether I'm going to have a page on Facebook. I do not like Facebook personally. I don't have a use for it. But I have learned to never say never. So for now, I have my YouTube page, I have a Pinterest account, and I have my website. I like that because it completely declutters my presence on the internet. When I first started on Facebook, back in 2006, I did not have a website at the time, and I figured, well, might as well use a free, well, nothing's free, but use something that doesn't cost me anything right now to promote my art and see if I can make a sale here or there. Over time, using Facebook has been more trouble than good. I had an Instagram account for a while, but it was mostly people who knew me. I think I had some people who were following me, you know, like a pity follow, or they felt obligated to. There's kind of that social pressure to follow people, because if you don't, then they think you don't like them or something, and that's so dumb. So please, if you know me and you see my social media out there someday, don't feel obligated to follow me. Follow me because you're just genuinely interested, you know. That's how I feel about that. And I noticed, especially on Instagram, that I was getting those dopamine hits. I would leave my phone behind at home, and then I'd go out and do my stuff all day long, and then I'd come home and I'd see several, I guess it was hearts, and then some comments, and I'd be like, ooh, I want to go through this, that's fun. And I don't know, I think the turning point for that part of the social media, you know, I got off Facebook a long time ago, and then just recently took down my art page, but I haven't had a personal account on Facebook for a really long time. But the big change for me was when I got pregnant. When I got pregnant, everything about the internet was just kind of opposite day. I was like, okay, I gotta actually be serious here. And you know, it's important for me, as far as my YouTube page and my website, to share aspects of my life, the lifestyle, the help with hoarding, I'm getting into Montessori philosophy to the home and teaching, which I'll talk about here in a moment. The art, of course, it's all about the art, really, is the central part of being on the internet for me. And a little bit of homesteading, a little bit of off-grid type stuff. Just our lifestyle is so weird. I mean, really what it is, we're just hippies living in the woods. So if that's a category, maybe I fit into that genre, or hippies living in the woods genre. But I don't need to share that much, you know. I think it's appropriate to have little windows into what we're doing, but there's absolutely no need to share much personal detail about my life. So that is kind of the big change for me. And it's weird because, you know, when I first started making YouTube videos, I would just speak off the cuff, and I felt very comfortable. I could just make a video at the drop of a hat and be comfortable with it and post it. And now I'm like, no, you know, I actually really care about what I say. I do not think it's a good idea to just post anything out there. And it's important for me to speak well and to speak truthfully. Even if I'm wrong, you know, I'm at least being truthful, and I can correct myself and put it on record that I might be incorrect about something. But No more. Let's turn around, Redbone. Let's go this way. But yeah, no more just, you know, speaking off the cuff about anything and not caring about the consequences, I guess. And that doesn't mean that I hide my opinions or views on things, because, you know, I don't think that's right either. Just bottom line, being truthful, telling the truth. So I will be opening up a new Instagram account, and I'm just gonna announce that later on in a video. I also am going to be, I mentioned before that I'm introducing Montessori method into my life. When you have a child, you get interested in their education. So, come on, Redbone. So I've been looking into Montessori. That makes a lot of sense to me, and not only educationally, but just as a lifestyle, kind of implementing Montessori as a philosophy in our home, because it's so based on minimalism and practicality and beauty, function, all of that. And I'll make a video about that as well. We're gonna stop right here. This is a lovely little spot. And I just want to summarize what my YouTube story is, or my internet story is, at least at this point in time. Really, the bottom line about my YouTube story and my internet story is whatever I post, I would like to be proud of, and to have him look at it and be proud of it. I want it to be inspiring and uplifting and interesting. I would like to share beauty and things that help make your life better and my life better. It's kind of a symbiotic relationship as far as sharing ideas and pushing back on what is so negative and hostile about the internet, which to me is mostly bad information. I'm one of those people that I don't really believe what I read or see anymore. It's kind of like, okay, that might be true, that might not be, who knows. So I hope what I can share is something that you can count on as being truthful and good and positive and uplifting and beautiful. I have some updates happening with my website. It's coming soon. I can't guarantee when. It's a challenge managing our new family member here and the household and everything, but it will be soon. I will be making videos more often. I guess I should explain. I took some time off once I got pregnant. I made maybe a couple more videos after I got pregnant, and then I just needed to kind of rethink what I'm doing on here, which is what I laid out here in this video. Be more thoughtful as to what I post on my website, what kind of art I want to do. And I said that the next video I made was going to be about the studio. We have been working on the studio. It's been raining here a lot. We just get out there anytime we have a chance. So it's happening very, very slowly. Okay, well, my battery died out there, and I'm not exactly sure where I left off, but I'm back home now, and I decided to just finish off this video by saying thank you for watching, and thanks Lambdog76 for doing this topic. It only took me 2 years to finish my second video, but that's pretty much my YouTube story. I mean, there's more to it, but I'm not going to get into it right now. Maybe in a future Periscope or something. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm very excited for the videos that I have in store for you. And I'm excited to share with you the new art. I will leave you off with showing you a little something I made for my son. It's a mobile. I felted a bunch of planets, you know, the solar system, and then I needle felted these underwater creatures, whales and I'm still working on it. I'm adding more to it. He absolutely loves it. He stares at it every time I change his diaper. He stares at it when I lay him down in his crib. I'm very pleased because it took me a long time to make it, and while I was working on it, I was wondering if he would even like it. So it's worked out great. I will be posting some mobiles and other wool felt projects that I've been making onto my Etsy page soon. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you stay tuned, and I hope you recommend my channel to anybody who you think would be interested in what I do here. And take care. Have a good one. Bye.